Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to Rickman Field for this region championship between West Central and Dell Rapids. West Central fresh off a neck-and-neck game against Lennox. They ended up pulling away by 4 in that one. Dell Rapids won earlier by a score of 18-8. I'm Wyatt Baumberger. Thank you for joining me here tonight. We look forward to bringing you this coverage from Big Sioux Media. Starting to live stream a little early here. Still got a few warm-ups to get through, and then we'll be into action here from Rickman Field. All right, the coaches are exchanging lineups, so we are about ready to go here from Rickman. All right, we are ready for starting lineups here. First for West Central, batting first, number 26. The second baseman, number 26, Hayes Kane. Batting second, the pitcher, number 7, Gunnar Alfson. Batting third, number 15, the shortstop, Caden Allison. Playing catcher, number 71, Keaton Ussels. Playing third base, number 25, Beckett Eberson. The first baseman, number 22, Zach Lorang. The left fielder, number 11, CJ Denbor. Batting eighth in right field, number 4, Lando Whiting. And batting ninth in center field, number 18, Hayden Whitening. And now for Dell Rapids. Leading off and playing second base, number 3, Cole Rusink. Batting second and playing center field, number 24, Jackson Pepple. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 5, Drake Eastman. Doing the pitching and batting fourth, number 21, Tad Chaden. Playing left field, number 11, Connor Hansen. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 1, Cooper Frost. Batting seventh, number 28, Talon Millage. He's DHing for the first baseman, number 12, Lincoln Fursdal. Batting eighth, number 15, Carson Mason, the catcher. And batting ninth, number 4, Ryan Brandenburg, the third baseman. The winner of this game, of course, moving on to the state tournament. All right, we are ready to go. Up to bat here, number 26, Hayes Kane. First pitch is in for strike one from Chaden. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for strike two. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung and fouled off. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung and missed. Strike three. Now up to the plate is Gunnar Alfson. As Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Chaden. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Chaden. Just off the plate for ball one. Chaden winds and delivers. Foul to the backstop. So it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Alfson. Chaden comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That is low for ball two. Here's the 1-2. Excuse me. That was a 2-2. Now it's going to be 3-2 here on Alfson. Chaden comes set. Here's the full count pitch. Just missed for ball four. So Alfson walks. And that'll bring up Caden Alfson. As Chaden comes set. It's going to be down low for ball one. Chaden comes set. Here's the 1-0. Outside ball two. Chaden comes set. Swung on and missed by Alfson. Big swing there. Couldn't get a piece of it. Now it's 2-1 to Caden Alfson. Pick off to first. Back in time. Caden comes set. Here's the pitch. This one is going to skip by Mason and get back behind him. And Allison is going to move forward. So now it's a 3-1 count here to Caden Allison. Caden comes set. Here's the 3-1 offering. In there for strike 2. So here we are at full count again. Caden comes set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now up number 71, Keaton Ussels. One on, 2 out here for Caden. Here's the 0-0 offering from Caden. First pitch is low for ball 1. That one's high and outside, ball 2. Here's a 2-0 pitch from Caden. That one misses for ball 3. These West Central hitters, they're patient. They showed it last game against Lennox. That one's in there for strike 1. Caden delivers. That's in there for strike 2. Caden comes set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Caden strikes out Hustles, and that'll be the end of the top of the first inning. So we'll move along here on Big Sioux Media. We'll be right back after this.
Norby's is where friends meet for food and fun. Check out their daily specials. They've got drinks and pizza combo on Mondays, wing night Tuesdays, and burgers on Wednesdays. Or check out their full menu of appetizers, nachos, burgers, pizza, and more. They also have pool, darts, and shuffleboard right there at Norby's. If you're looking to host an event, check out Norby's for anniversaries, retirement, or birthdays. Norby's, where friends meet, located at 329 East 4th Street in Dell Rapids.
We are getting ready every day to serve you, our customers.
Check out Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning for any of your plumbing needs. Stop asking your husband to fix that leaky bathroom sink. Call Adam. Leaking water heater? Call Adam. Finally getting that bathroom you have always wanted? Call Adam. Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning is a top-rated plumber local to Dell Rapids, servicing southeastern South Dakota. Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning proudly supports Dell Rapids.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're the bottom of the first inning here. Dell Rapids playing West Central. We've got Gunnar Alfson on the mound. And up to the plate steps Cole Rusink. Rusink calls time immediately. This one's going to be outside for ball one. This one's going to be high for ball two. Here's the 2-0. Outside for ball three. Alfson comes set. Here's the 3-0 delivery. That one's in there for strike one. And the 3-1 is in there for strike two. And Rusink pops this one foul. We may experience some technical difficulties here. We'll try to get that resolved as soon as possible. But until then, anyway, Cole Rusink walks to first. I'm going to have to step away very briefly here, so I apologize in advance. Okay, I think we're back. All right, perfect. Had to just switch on to a different generator there, so. Rusink is going to advance to second base easily. No throw from the catcher. That one was low for ball one. Anyway, this is Jackson Peppel up to bat for Dell Rapids. The center fielder, number 24. And Peppel pops this one foul out of play. It's a 1-1 count here for Jackson Peppel. Here comes the 1-1 offering from Alfson. That is swung on and popped back out of play in the same spot. So it's a 1-2 count here on Peppel. Dell Rapids looks to strike first here in this ball game. And Peppel swings on and misses for the first out of the inning. Now up to bat, number 5, Drake Eastman, the shortstop. First offering is not going to get into the zone, so it's called for a ball. This is number 5, Drake Eastman, the shortstop. Alfson comes set. Here's the 1-0 to Eastman. That one hits the zone for strike one. So it's 1-1, one runner on, one out in the inning. In the first inning. A lot of ones going around as Alfson comes set. And here's the pitch. Rusing takes off. He is gunned out at third. Getting a little appeal here to that call at third base. I missed it on the camera, but Cole Rusing definitely looked as if he was underneath the tag. But anyway, we play on as it is a 2-1 count here to Drake Eastman. As Alfson comes set. And he steps off. This one is inside for ball 3. So 3-1 with 2 outs. As Eastman tries to extend this inning for Dell Rapids. So here's the pitch from Alfson. That's outside ball 4. So Eastman reaches base. And up to bat comes Tad Chaden. A bit of a mound visit there from the catcher, and now Chaden steps in to the box. So here's the pitch from Alfson. Oh, that's called a strike. So 0-1 here on Chaden. And Alfson's going to step off and regroup a bit there. Alfson comes set. Here's the pitch. Eastman takes off. Throw down. Not in time to get Eastman. So it's an 0-2 count here on Chaden. And Chaden watches that one go for ball one. Alfson comes set. Here's the 1-2. Swung and chopped down to third base. Throw is in time to get Chaden, and that retires the side. So Dell Rapids scores nothing on 2 walks. And that brings us to the end of the first inning. West Central 0, Dell Rapids 0. We'll be right back here on Big Sioux Media right after this.
Dell Rapids Ace Hardware has everything you need to get your projects done. Stop in and visit their paint department for Benjamin Moore paint products. For your big projects, see their great selection of power tools and their line of steel products for your outdoor projects. Dell Rapids Ace Hardware also has everything for your grilling needs, including Weber and Traeger grill models. Their knowledgeable staff will help with all of your home project questions. Dell Rapids Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week and located at 1108 State Highway 77. Dell Rapids Realty is the preferred hometown local real estate company of choice. Serving eastern South Dakota, broker-owner Cody Burgraff and Dell Rapids Realty have the answer to all of your real estate needs, whether you're buying, selling, or investing. If you're in the market for residential, commercial, agriculture, or investment property and want the most knowledgeable, experienced, aggressive, problem-solving broker working for you, then call Cody Burgraff and Dell Rapids Realty today for complete confidence that as a client of Dell Rapids Realty LLC, you will see results, not excuses, producing, not pretending.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rickman Field here in Dell Rapids, where we are watching the region championship between Dell Rapids and West Central. First inning was doing nothing for both teams. So now we move on to the top of the second. West Central leads off with number 25, Beckett Everson. Here's the delivery from Chaden. That is in there for strike one. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lined down the left field line. Foul. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-2. That's in there for strike three. Everson strikes out looking. Now up to bat number 22, Zach Lorang. Jaden comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right down the middle for ball one there. Jaden comes set. Here's the 1-0 offering. This is just a bit inside there for ball two. So Jaden falls down 2-0 early in the count. So here's a 2-0 offering. That one's outside, ball three. Jaden comes set. Here's a 3-0. In there for strike one. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. In there for strike two. Full count offering. In there for strike three, and he knew it. Now up to the plate will be number 11, CJ Denboer. Here comes the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike one. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Chaden. That's in there for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just low for ball one. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Chaden. Swing and a miss. Chaden strikes out the side. Down in order goes West Central as we move to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back here on Big Sioux Media after this.
Dell's Electric is your helpful, friendly, and on-time electricians in Dell Rapids and the surrounding area. Whether it's residential, new construction, remodel, or commercial services, Dell's Electric is here to serve you. Dell's Electric is also a Cummins generator dealer and handles in-floor heating installation. Let Mike Carpenter and his knowledgeable staff handle your electrical needs. Call Dell's Electric at 605-428-5700.
At Fieber Vans Implement, we carry a full line of agriculture and construction equipment. We carry the top brands to help you get every job done right. Our experienced technicians have more than 30 years experience working on all makes and models of farm and construction equipment. We'll get you in and out quickly so you can get back to work. We are now open for sales and service at our second location in Dell Rapids. Today's technology at affordable prices. Fieber Vans Implement in Watertown and Dell Rapids.
I'm Hunter with Nelson Insurance. We're an independent agency out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota here. Typically people are calling us because the rates keep going up. We know that nobody wants to deal with insurance and nobody wants to take the time to switch. I'm going to do the hard work for you, offer great customer service, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Started in 1960, Schwabach Agency was founded on providing the best service possible to our customers. We are proud to say that professional, personalized service is still the cornerstone of our business today. Schwabach Realty can assist you in buying or selling your property. You'll find us in the Old Rock Garden Service Station in Dell Rapids. Our staff of realtors is here to serve you in buying or selling your home, lot, acreage, farm, or commercial property. We are members of the Realtor Association of the Sioux Empire and the Sioux Falls Multiple Listing Service and can professionally serve your real estate needs.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. to Rickman Field here in Dell Rapids for this region championship between West Central and Dell Rapids. Coming up to the plate here for Dell Rapids is number 11, Connor Hansen. So here's the 0-0 pitch. Hansen watches it for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike one. Count is even at 1 for Hansen. So here comes the 1-1. It's in there for strike two. And Hansen chops this one down the third baseline, foul. Here comes the 1-2 on Hansen. That's outside for ball two. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on Hansen. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Throw on to first is in time. So Hansen strikes out. Now to the plate comes Cooper Frost. Frost watches that for strike one. Here's the 1-0-1. Now it's 1-1 on Frost. Here's the 1-1 from Alfson. That's going to be high for ball two. Here's a 2-1 on Frost. That is high for ball three. Elson comes set. Here's a 3-1. Swung and chopped. Fielded there by Alfson. Throw is wild, taking the first baseman off of the base. Probably didn't need to zoom out quite that much. But anyway, Frost reaches. As up comes Talon Millage. Here comes the pitch. Nope. Checking on Frost and throws wild. Frost is going. I think Frost could have made it to third, but he decides to stay at second. So Millage at the plate, Frost standing on second. And this one gets away. Frost moves up to third. Here comes the 1-0 from Alfson. He squares to bunt and pops this one to the backstop. Here comes the 1-1 to Mason. Excuse me, not Mason. Millage. Millage lays one down. Frost scores. Millage reaches first on the fielder's choice. Dell Rapids strikes first. And now up to the plate comes Carson Mason. Big Tommy Lavoie runs for Millage. And up is Carson Mason as Dell Rapids. I don't know why there's two on there, but they have not scored two. So let me fix that. Wow. This one goes behind Mason. Alfson comes set. Two-0 here on Mason. And that's going to be ball 3 to Mason. And that's going to be strike 1 to Mason. And Mason will soar this into right field, caught by the right fielder. So Mason flies out to Lando waiting. Now Brandenburg steps up to the plate. Lavoie takes off. Brandenburg chops this one down the third base line. Here comes the 0-1 offering. Lavoie takes off. Throw down is not in time. So Lavoie will steal second. So Brandenburg's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the inning. Here's ball 2 to Brandenburg. Here comes a 2-1 to Brandenburg. It's in there for strike 2. So it's all even at 2 here. 2-2 with 2 outs in the second inning. And Brandenburg lines this one into the outfield. This is going to drop. Lavoie's going to come home and score. Brandenburg moves to second. And now we got the top of the order coming up. So here's Cole Rusing. Here comes the 1-0 to Rusing. Low for ball 2. And this one's going to be high for ball 2. Rusing takes that one, and it's going to be called for strike 2. Here comes the 2-2 to Rusing. This is popped up. In play. And the first baseman catches it. So Rusing is the third out of the inning. So we'll move to the top of the third here from Big 2 Media and be right back after this.
The Dell's Theater is the area's best theater experience and value. This beautifully restored theater is located on Main Street in Dell Rapids. Enjoy the pick of the best first-run hit movies at bargain prices and enjoy the best popcorn around. Contact the theater about renting time to play video games on the big screen. 428-3456 or online at dellstheater.com. Here's what's showing this week at the Dell's Theater. TNC's and the Other Place is now local zip 57022 in Dell Rapids. TNC's is the only stop for all of your convenience store needs. Stop in to get gas, sandwiches and snacks, your favorite beverages, or meet with your friends for coffee and lunch. TNC's has everything you need, including propane services and car wash. Stop into TNC's on the west side of town, located near the four-way stop, or stop at the Other Place on the east side of town. TNC's and the Other Place, your local ZIP 57022 station in Dell Rapids. Dell's Nursing and Rehab Center staff works together towards a common goal, taking responsibility for the needs of their residents. They strive to be aware of any stress, whether physical or mental, that their residents may be suffering from and offer to comfort them. They work with integrity for their residents. Each and everyone on the staff is committed to being a team player with the purpose to do their best for the cause of the facility and its residents. Dell's Nursing.
Welcome back to this coverage of the Region Championship. Top of the third inning. Leading off will be Lando Whiting. So here's the 0-0 offering from Chaden. That's high for ball one. Here's a pitch from Chaden. It's right down the middle for strike one. Here comes a 2-1 from Chaden. That's in there for strike two. Here comes a 2-2 from Chaden. Swung on and missed. Now up to the plate comes number 18, Hayden Whiting. Swung on and missed there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 offering. Swung on and missed, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. Coming up is number 26, Hayes Kane. Oh, and that one misses barely for ball one. So here comes the 1-0 offering from Chaden. That one's in there for strike one, so it's a 1-1 count now to Kane. Swing and a miss. So it's a 1-2 count to Kane now. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Chaden strikes out the side again. So we will move to the bottom of the third inning. Dell Rapids leading 2-0 over West Central. We'll be right back after this.
Why settle for good when you can get the best of Sioux Falls? Head to thelocalbest.com to browse the newest local winners in Sioux Falls, chosen by the locals, the place to find your next weekend adventure, or the cure for your sweet tooth. For your home improvement checklist, the best in care for your loved ones, and your furry friends. Whatever you need, the Local Best has you covered. Watch for new directories hitting homes and businesses January 1st.
Ready to buy or sell your next home? We are here to help. From bare land to homes to farms, we sell it all. Start to finish, we will be next to you the entire way to help you achieve your real estate dreams. We know this area well because we live and work here. We are your neighbors. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, we are your trusted local real estate professional. Landmark Realty and Auction. When you're ready to make your next move, call us first. Live a fun and relaxed lifestyle at Spruce Glen. Spruce Glen is a residential development surrounding Rocky Run Golf Course in Dell Rapids, South Dakota. New, beautiful homes already surround the golf course, but spacious lots are available. Spruce Glen is in the ideal location close to schools.
Welcome into the bottom of the third inning. Leading off for Dell Rapids will be Jackson Pepple. Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball one. Here comes the pitch from Alfson. That one's there for strike one. It's a 1-1 count here on Pepple. And that one misses for ball two. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. This one misses, so it's a 3-1 count now. This one is lined to short. Alfson fields it cleanly and throws on his way and gets Eastman out at first. Now up comes number 5, Drake Eastman. And Eastman's drilled in the back. It's a 1-on-1 out here for Tad Chaden. Jaden watches that one for ball one. Jaden squared to bunt, pulled back, so that's going to be strike one. And Alfson box. So that'll move Eastman on to second base. So here comes the 1-1 to Chaden. This one is low and inside, ball two. Here comes the 2-1 to Chaden. This is inside and low, ball three. Three one on Chaden. Eastman takes off. Safe standing at third is Eastman. Coach coming out for a mound visit. Now up to the plate is number 11, Connor Hansen. He's got runners on the corners with one out. Jaden will probably go with the pitch. Hansen squares to bunt. Pulls it back, Jaden to second easily. It's going to be a 0-1 count here on Hansen, with two in scoring position. Dalfson's going to step out the back of the mound. Hansen finds himself down 0-2 here, after failing to make contact on that bunt. So here comes the 0-2. Swung and popped up. So Hansen pops out to second base. It's up to the plate comes Cooper Frost. Lincoln LeBrun comes in and runs for Chaden. So here comes the old pitch to Cooper Frost. Frost watches that one for strike one. Here comes the 0-1 to Frost. This is high for ball one. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Frost. High and tight for ball two. And Frost will line that one back to the backstop there. Here comes the 2-2 to Frost. And he chops that one down the third base line. Foul ball. Here we go with the 2-2 again. Frost swings and misses. So Elfson's able to get himself out of the jam there. Dell Rapids scores nothing on a hit by pitch and a walk. So we move to the top of the fourth. Still 2-0 here at Rickman. We'll be right back after this.
Dell Rapids Lumber, located at 1208 North Highway 77 in Dell Rapids, is your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. They also have a wide variety of decking options to choose from, so you're sure to find something that fits your needs. They have everything you need to complete your home improvement projects, from lumber and hardware to paint and tools. They only sell the highest quality products, so you can be confident that your home improvement project will be a success. Come on down to Dell Rapids Lumber today and let them help you make your home improvement dreams a reality.
There's a lot of great opportunities at Dell's Materials, whether you're looking for full-time employment or part-time employment.
It's a great place to work and a great environment.
If you have a CDL or the ability to get one, we'll train you and help you get your CDL.
They work with you. You have to have days off, or you only want to work a couple days a week, they make that work too.
I invite you to come and work with us at Dell's Materials. Visit drivefordells.com to apply.
I like it, or I wouldn't be here.
Welcome back here on Big Soup Media to Rickman Field, where we see Dell Rapids leading West Central by a score of 2-0. Leading off for West Central will be number 7, the pitcher Gunnar Alfson. Here comes the pitch from Chaden. That is in there for strike one. Chaden steps off the back of the mound, resetting here. Jaden comes set and deals. That one's in there for strike 2. Swung on and missed. So Allison's going to strike out. And up comes number 15, Caden Allison. Jaden comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That swung on for a strike. Couldn't quite commit to that one, but he went around. Jaden comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That is in there for strike 2. Jaden comes set. And here's the 0-2. So that'll be ball 1 in the count. Jaden comes set. That's strike 3. And up to bat now comes Keaton Nussels. Jaden comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That just misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 from Jaden. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Jaden. Struck out. Throw down to first is in time to retire this side. So we're through 3.5. Locked into a good one. Dell Rapids 2, West Central nothing in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back here on Big Sioux Media.
There's a lot of great opportunities at Dell's Materials, whether you're looking for full-time employment or part-time employment.
It's a great place to work and a great environment.
If you have a CDL or the ability to get one, we'll train you and help you get your CDL.
They work with you. You have to have days off or you only want to work a couple days a week, they make that work too.
I invite you to come and work with us at Dell's Materials. Visit drivefordells.com to apply.
I like it, or I wouldn't be here.
They came here to build a life. Their homes dotted the land like islands. Until one day, a rancher strung a copper wire along a fence post and forever connected us all. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No, we just brought them together.
Norby's is where friends meet for food and fun. Check out their daily specials. They've got drinks and pizza combo on Mondays, wing night Tuesdays, and burgers on Wednesdays. Or check out their full menu of appetizers, nachos, burgers, pizza, and more. They also have pool, darts, and shuffleboard right there at Norby's. If you're looking to host an event, check out Norby's for anniversaries, retirement, or birthdays. Norby's, where friends meet, located at 329 East 4th Street.
We are getting ready every day to serve you, our customers.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a pitching change here for West Central. On the mound now will be Beckett Everson. Caden Allison will go to third base. Gunnar Allison will play shortstop. Up to the plate, here comes Talon Millage. He will lead off for Dell Rapids. Millage swings and chops that one down third base line, foul. Here comes the pitch from Everson. Millage swings and skies this one into right field. Caught there by Whiting. So that'll be the first out of the inning. And coming up here will be Carson Mason. Here comes the pitch from Everson. This one is low for ball one. That one's low for ball two. So it's 2-0 here on Mason. He flew out to right field his last time up. He swings on and misses on that one. And that'll be outside ball three. And there's ball four. So Mason walks down to first. Ryan Stubbe comes in to run for Mason. Up to the plate comes Ryan Brandenburg. And this one's in the dirt. Stubbe advances easy. Everson comes set. Here's the 1-0 on Brandenburg. That'd be low for ball 2. Stubbe takes off. The throw is in the dirt. So Stubbe gets to third easy. Coach trying to calm down his pitcher out there. With Stubbe standing on third and Brandenburg up in the count 3-0. So here comes the 3-0 to Brandenburg. That's low, ball 4. Stubbe comes in and scores. Brandenburg walks to first. We will be seeing a pitching change here. Lando Whiting is coming in from right field. Everson is heading out to the outfield. So we'll step away here as Whiting gets his wits about him and be right back on Big Sioux Media.
Dell Rapids Ace Hardware has everything you need to get your projects done. Stop in and visit their paint department for Benjamin Moore paint products. For your big projects, see their great selection of power tools and their line of steel products for your outdoor projects. Dell Rapids Ace Hardware also has everything for your grilling needs, including Weber and Traeger grill models. Their knowledgeable staff will help with all of your home project questions. Dell Rapids Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week. Dell Rapids Realty is their preferred hometown local real estate company of choice. Serving eastern South Dakota, broker-owner Cody Burgraff and Dell Rapids Realty have the answer to all of your real estate needs, whether you're buying, selling, or investing. If you're in the market for residential, commercial, agriculture, or investment property and want the most knowledgeable, experienced, aggressive, problem-solving broker working for you, then call Cody Burgraff and Dell Rapids Realty today for complete confidence that as a client of Dell Rapids Realty LLC, you will see results.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We will have Brandenburg on first base. With one out, and we are at the top of the order. Cole Rusink coming to the plate. Rusing swings and chops that one down to third base. Throw on is in time to get Brandenburg, but no relay throw to first. Rusing takes off for third now, too. He's in there safe. So anyway, here comes the first pitch to Eastman. Excuse me. It's a 2-0 count. Now it's a 3-0 count to Jackson Peppel. Cole Rusing standing on third base after reaching on a fielder's choice. Here comes the pitch from Whiting. That's high for ball 4. So Peppel walks down to first base. Now up to the plate comes number 5, Drake Eastman. He was hit in the middle of the back last time up. Peppel with a monster lead at first. He's picked off. Rusing takes off for the plate. And Rusing did not get home before Peppel was tagged out, so that'll bring us to the end of the 4th inning. Dell Rapids 3, West Central nothing. We'll be right back on Big Sioux Media.
I started out here 31 years ago with, I didn't know where I was going to head, and I started out at the bottom, and now I'm the area manager, and it's because guys like Rob and Rick have a belief in me and what I do. And I take that with me every day to work, and I try to pass that on to my co-workers, that, you know, it's a great place to work, and my heart is in this place. It has been since the first day I started out.
Executive Recruiting Consultants is ready to save you time and money. Finding that new employee for your business can be costly and time-consuming. Let the professionals at Executive Recruiting Consultants find the right person for your agriculture, banking, accounting, manufacturing, or other business. They will do the job you don't have time to do, and they'll do it well. Find out more by going to ercjobs.com. Businesses across the Midwest use them for all their openings time and time again. Executive Recruiting Consultants. They can help your team grow. Contact them today.
The locally owned pizza ranch in Dell Rapids, owned by Marcy, Robert, and family, is where you can meet with your family and friends for a great meal. Stop in and enjoy pizza, buffet, salad bar, chicken, with plenty of seating and a game room for the kids. Give them a call at 605-428-5967 for delivery or carry-out orders. Download the app and order online. The locally owned pizza ranch is open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Lunch buffet from 11 to...
Welcome back to Rickman Field here in Dell Rapids for this region championship between Dell Rapids and West Central. We drop you in the top of the 5th inning. As up comes number 25, Beckett Eberson, to lead off for West Central. Jaden's 0-0 delivery is popped foul. Here comes the 0-1 offering from Chaden. That is in there for strike 2. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Coming up now for West Central, number 22, Zach Lorang. Swing and a miss. So here comes the 0-1 from Chaden. That's in there for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2. That one's low in the dirt for ball 1. And this one is swung and popped foul. Long run for Fursdal. He's not going to get there as it was out of play. So it remains 1-2 on Lorang. Jaden comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In there, strike 3. Now up to the plate comes CJ Denbor. Here comes the 0-0 pitch. He lays down a bunt foul. Here comes the 0-1 offering from Chaden. And this bunt is popped foul. So it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 delivery from Chaden. Just missed for strike, for ball 1, excuse me. Chaden comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung and chopped to Eastman at short. Gets it on to first in time for the out. So Chaden finally lost the streak of strikeouts It's the first batter he hasn't struck out, other than the one he walked in the first inning. So we are in a good pitcher's duel here in Dell Rapids. West Central 0, Dell Rapids 3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Hunter with Nelson Insurance. We're an independent agency out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota here. Typically, people are calling us because their rates keep going up. We know that nobody wants to deal with insurance and nobody wants to take the time to switch. I'm going to do the hard work for you, offer great customer service, and looking forward to hearing.
In 1960, Schwabach Agency was founded on providing the best service possible to our customers. We are proud to say that professional, personalized service is still the cornerstone of our business today. Schwabach Realty can assist you in buying or selling your property. You'll find us in the Old Rock Garden Service Station in Dell Rapids. Our staff of realtors is here to serve you in buying or selling your home, lot, acreage, farm, or commercial property. We are members of the Realtor Association of the Sioux Empire and the Sioux Falls Multiple Listing Service and can professionally serve your real estate needs in Dell Rapids, Sioux Falls, and the surrounding areas. Ed's Produce is a family-owned business that is proud to serve the Dell Rapids community and the surrounding area. They carry a full line of Kent feeds for livestock and show animals. If you're looking for options to increase your yields on your fields, they offer locally owned Mustang seeds from Madison as well as DeKalb Asgrow. Ed's Produce is here to help get your field planted with the seed that's right for your operation. You'll also find boots, gloves, fly control, chicken supplies, and so much more. Visit Ed's Produce at 301 East 3rd Street in Dell Rapids or call them today at 428-5411.
Welcome back to Rickman Field, ladies and gentlemen, for the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off the bottom of the 5th will be number 5, Drake Eastman. A 1 to Eastman is low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 to Drake Eastman. That's swung on and missed for strike 2. Eastman lets that one go for ball 2. Here comes the pitch from Whiting. That one bends into the zone for strike 3 on Eastman. Now up to the plate comes number 21, Tad Chaden. Chaden lets that one go for ball 1. Lets that one go for ball 2. Whiting winds and deals. This one swung on and hit into the air back behind the backstop. So that'll be strike 1 on Chaden. Chaden lines this one over the head of the second baseman. And it dies in the grass, so Chaden's on base. Coming in to run for Chaden is number 22, Lincoln LeBrun. And up to the plate is number 11, Connor Hansen. Hanson watches that one for strike one. And Hanson gets hit in the back. So now up to the plate comes Cooper Frost. Here comes the 0-0 delivery to Frost. High for ball one. Here comes the 1-0 to Frost. This is popped high in the air. First baseman over. He's got it. So now up to the plate is Talon Millage. And Millage lets that one go for ball one. LeBrun runs. That one gets through. LeBrun's going to score. First dog comes in to run for Millage. So up to the plate comes Carson Mason. So here comes the 0-0 pitch to Mason. And that one gets by the catcher. Hanson advances to third. Firstall to second. Here comes the 0-1 to Mason. That's in there for strike two. Mason finds himself down 0-2. And he lets that one go, strike three. So Dell Rapids scores one in the inning. So we move to the top of the sixth. Dell Rapids 4, West Central 0. We'll be right back on Big Sioux Media.
Norby's is where friends meet for food and fun. Check out their daily specials. They've got drinks and pizza combo on Mondays, wing night Tuesdays, and burgers on Wednesdays. Or check out their full menu of appetizers, nachos, burgers, pizza, and more. They also have pool, darts, and shuffleboard right there at Norby's. If you're looking to host an event, check out Norby's for anniversaries, retirement, or birthdays. Norby's, where friends meet, located at 329 East 4th Street in Dell Rapids.
You're getting ready every day to serve you, our customers. Woo!
Check out Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning for any of your plumbing needs. Stop asking your husband to fix that leaky bathroom sink. Call Adam. Leaking water heater? Call Adam. Finally getting that bathroom you have always wanted? Call Adam. Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning is a top-rated plumber, local to Dell Rapids, servicing southeastern South Dakota. Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rickman Field, where we enter the top of the 6th. Leading off for West Central will be Lando Whiting. There's strike one from Chaden. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike two. That just misses high for ball one. So 1-2 here on Whiting. Chaden winds and delivers. That's there for strike three. Now into bat is number 18, Hayden Whiting. And Whiting squares to bunt, but he pops it foul out of play. Chaden comes set. The 0-1. Swung on and grounded. Eastman fields a throw on to first in time for the out. Now up to the plate is number 26, Hayes Kane. Oh, wow. Chaden got him to swing. What a bender there. Chaden comes set. Here's the 0-1. It's in the dirt for ball one. Chaden comes set. The 1-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. Jaden comes set. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung and called a foul ball. Jaden comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move into the bottom of the 6th. Dell Rapids 4, West Central 0. We'll be right back here on Big Sioux Media.
The Dells Theater is the area's best theater experience and value. This beautifully restored theater is located on Main Street in Dell Rapids. Enjoy the pick of the best first-run hit movies at bargain prices and enjoy the best popcorn around. Contact the theater about renting time to play video games on the big screen. 428-3456 or online at dellstheater.com. Here's what's showing this week at the Dells Theater. TNC's and the Other Place is now local zip 57022 in Dell Rapids. TNC's is the only stop for all of your convenience store needs. Stop in to get gas, sandwiches and snacks, your favorite beverages, or meet with your friends for coffee and lunch. TNC's has everything you need, including propane services and car wash. Stop into TNC's on the west side of town, located near the four-way stop, or stop at the Other Place on the east side of town. TNC's and the Other Place, your local zip 57022 station in Dell Rapids. Dell's Nursing and Rehab Center staff works together towards a common goal, taking responsibility for the needs of their residents. They strive to be aware of any stress, whether physical or mental, that their residents may be suffering from and offer to comfort them. They work with integrity for their residents. Each and everyone on the staff is committed to being a team player with the purpose to do their best for the cause of the facility and its residents. Dell's Nursing and Rehab Center, to care for our residents, our staff, and our community with a...
Welcome back to Rickman Field here in Dell Rapids. Leading off for Dell Rapids will be Brandenburg here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That one is high for ball 1. That one misses, ball 2. That one hits the zone, strike 1. So Whiting gets some traction back in the count here. And Brandenburg skies this one. But that's going to be caught by Alfson. Now up to the plate comes Cole Rusink. And Rusink lets that one go for ball 1. And Rusink watches that one for ball 3. Here comes the pitch. That one's behind Rusink, so he'll walk on down to first. And up to the plate comes Jackson Peppel. Jake Heinitz comes in to run for Cole Rusink. That one is high for Peppel. And Peppel lines this one foul out of play. So it's a 1-1 count. Here to Peppel. This one swung on and foul. And Heinitz ran, hesitated, and it didn't matter because Whiting balked. And Peppel thought about it. Heinitz moves up to third on the wild pitch. Here comes a 3-2 on Peppel. And that is swung and chopped up the first base line. Heinitz will score on the force out. And now up to the plate comes Drake Eastman. Nobody on, 2 out here for Eastman. And this one is lined into the gap. It'll fall. Eastman gets into second base, standing up. Now up to the plate comes Tad Chaden. And Eastman's back easy. This one's low. Eastman hesitated, so he goes back to second. Jaden fouls that one off, so it's 2-1 now. That one's in there for strike 2. And Jaden lines this one into the outfield, caught by the right fielder, Everson. So Jaden will end the 6th inning. So now we'll move to the top of the 7th. Dell Rapids 5, West Central 0. We'll be right back after this.
Ed's Produce is a family-owned business that is proud to serve the Dell Rapids community and the surrounding area. They carry a full line of Kent feeds for livestock and show animals. If you're looking for options to increase your yields on your fields, they offer locally owned Mustang seeds from Madison as well as DeKalb Asgrow. Ed's Produce is here to help get your field planted with the seed that's right for your operation. You'll also find boots, gloves, fly control, chicken supplies, and so much more. Visit Ed's Produce at 301 East 3rd Street in Dell Rapids or call them today at 428.
Bowman's Automotive is your locally family-owned and operated automotive store. We feature quality Napa auto parts and operate a 3-bay automotive repair facility all under one roof. Vehicle breakdown or need roadside assistance? We are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lock your keys in your vehicle? No problem. We can unlock it or we can cut a new key or fob on site. We also are now renting out our portable storage units. Please visit us on Facebook at Dell Rapids Napa for more information.
The Dell's Theater is the area's best theater experience and value. This beautifully restored theater is located on Main Street in Dell Rapids. Enjoy the pick of the best first-run hit movies at bargain prices and enjoy the best popcorn around. Contact the theater about renting time to play video games on the big screen. 428-3456 or online at dellstheater.com. Here's what's showing this week at the Dell's Theater.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rickman Field here in Dell Rapids. For the 7th inning in this 5-0 affair here. Up first here is Gunnar Alfson. Jaden comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Jaden. Swung on into the outfield. Beppel can't make the catch. That's the first hit of the game for West Central. Now up to the plate comes Caden Nelson. That one's in there for strike one. That one swung in line down the right field line. Foul. That one's fouled back. Oh two here on Alfson. And Chaden goes to pick off Alfson on first, but he's back in there. That's strike three. Now up to the plate, number 71, Keaton Nussels. There's strike one from Chaden. That one's popped foul out of play. Chaden comes to the plate. That one is off for ball one. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Chaden. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Two down. Chaden comes to the plate. Swung on and missed. Batting here is Beckett Everson. Chaden comes set. Goes for the pickoff. No luck. Chaden comes set. Here's the 1-0. That's popped up. Eastman's got it. That's the game. Dell Rapids moves on. Let me tally up these stats real quick. Just take a look at the game from Tad Chaden. 21 of the possible 18 of the possible 21 outs he had were strikeouts. Incredible performance there from Chaden as he pitches the full length of the game. As Dell Rapids does not need the bottom of the 7th. Good game to both teams. It has been a good day of baseball here from Rickman. Thank you for joining us here on Big Sioux Media. I'm Wyatt Baumberger. Glad to bring it to you every time. With that, I'll sign off and say goodbye.